So I'm going to be checking out the new cards, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing here today. But before the dailies reset, happen in about 2 minutes. Hoping that the game doesn't start to reset here. Alright. We're not going to take forever for this. Just exit. Really grind stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Going to a match before the damage reset. I'm on this page. It won't happen until after. 3. Alright, I just need to win. Alright, yeah, I can do this part mages. First. Goes well. I'll be done with this challenge before the reset has to happen. Acknowledged. We're going to try to abuse this. Fiendsmith and Grip. That sucks. The challenge covers fusions and links, so I'll go for the Fiendsmith route. I'll be done with the challenge. And he already burned the Ash Blossom. Let's get started. Flames effect. We're going to summon Lacrima. Lacrima's effect is from the other Fiends. Engraver to the grave. Off his effect by shuffling 3 back. Sequence. Just gonna get all the parts off. That's some. A requirement. Going to. How do you say this guy's name? Agno. Oh. And there's effect. And Fiendsmith Array. And trigger the sequence to equip. I'm going to activate the Ruckling. Why not? Custom. there's no way he needs this. A hand like that, he's just baiting out the negate. No other excuse. That's not even all that important. Yeah, go for it. Your opponent can't target the artifacts. Once you're going to attack, put to it. Again, no. That is normal something. There's no way it's a good idea. There's nothing in this situation. Destroy. Let's see. So you can destroy one spell or trap. Okay, yeah, go for it. There is something. Can't do anything about that anyway. It's like he was baiting me to waste the really screwed up here. Is it? He had free reign to do whatever he wanted. That's going to be used to get Neos. Seen this play before. Aqua Dolphin. You can't even summon it. Normal summon. What's the point? I guess you can get both, right? Okay. I was only expecting to get the summon effect out the way, but apparently I'm also going to get the sign for completing a win and something else. No, that's just the dueling thing. 40 gems. Alright, if I did this right, the dailies reset. I get another 3. Alright, sweet. Now I'll actually play another dual live play. Okay. Let me double check. My mic is on, right? Okay. Yep. Up frames? miss anything. Well, let's get back to watching this. Wise versus for that's only for the hand effect. Alright. You can really use this with Labyrinth. Like they're hyping up, I think is really good. Because, you know, they're still revealing other cards and content, so yeah, it's fine. Really looking forward to seeing the Dominus on all the Dominus cards. I don't think there's much good. Search the code, so that makes sense. So, like, unless Duelist A was purposely trying to, like, something out. I think that was worth doing. Like it's negated, so now it's just stuck. Yep. Really don't see this thing when that happens. Okay, so first things first, get the new product. Look at that face. This guy is as hype as most new pack releases. When Konami releases a new pack that's actually play, that's the face. I'm not seeing it. An artwork of this. Stardust. Archfiend from Blader. Oh, well and good. Again, there's no... So Nightwing Cleric doesn't have her own variant. This is doing. Discard a card, add to your hand, or special summon a monster from the deck that mentions Assault Mode activate. Card, Assault Mode. Summon, add Assault Mode activate, or one card that mentions it. Okay. Deal an Assault Mode in hand, then target one monster in the grave that mentions it. summon it, and if you do, increase its level by up to 4. So this can be used for anything. Yeah. This is the key card to use. So if you summon it, you could go for anywhere between a level 3 or so. Go down. The main deck monsters you could special summon are as low as level 2, so you could go up to level 6, 7, 8, or level 7. Yeah, alright, so you could get Junk Warrior Assault Mode. You just need. Alright, so you could get the Junk Warrior Assault Mode. Kaiser needs too much. Arcanite Sword. Arcanite Magician's bad, so no. Archfiend, okay. So if you as long as you summon Nightwing Sorceress or any of the other, or the level 4s, you could go into the Red Dragon Archfiend, Stardust Dragon. So Fighter is a maybe? I don't remember. Level 8. Okay, yeah. Okay. There's another level 8, I believe. Psychic Blaster is like a weird one that needs 3 monsters, right? Plus 1 or more non-tuner. Oh no, it just needs 2. Right. So I'm trying to think here. Make any of the level 4s go up to level 8 and then immediately synchro into the level 9. So this is possible. Only one that I think would be tricky is the TG Halberd Cannon. So let's look at this. How do you summon level 12? Okay, here's tuner synchro and 2 or more non-tuners. Also synchros. Oh wow. He's not a tuner synchro. So yeah, no. Okay, so what non-tune 1 or more? So well, it needs 2. It's a minimum of 3 non-tuner synchros. So no. No matter how good a card looks on paper, if it's not like summon conditions make it too much of a pain, then it's just not. That said, it can be used to go into a lot of them. So this is actually good. No actual complaints. Good. I looked at the Tyrant Ogre. Dragon Assault. Damn, that looks cool. What's the alternate artwork? This guy. Saw that one, and then there's this one. Yeah, I like this one more. It really shows off the armor. We got Z 12 Zero Drastia. Comes in guns blazing. Nice. He's a dragon. One Doomsday card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special. That's a good way to get a level 8 on the field. Then you can equip one equipped spell from the deck to this card. That's gonna. I can. Alright. Card is equipped. Special summon a wind machine exceed monster from the extra deck of the same rank as this card's level, and if you do, this card and its equipped cards to that monster as material. It's essentially a one-card synchro. Exceed. From Eldom. From your grave, where your opponent controls no spell and traps. Special summon this. The deck is designed to punish the opponent for not trying to play spells and traps. If you want to avoid dealing with Mystical Space Typhoon blowing up your field, too bad. It just gives the player, the Radiant Typhoon player, cards no more special summon, add one Radiant. Space Typhoon from deck to hand. Good. I already saw Phonics in the advertisement. That for now. For Crimson Blader. Alright. Shina, Twin Tempests of Celestial Thunder. Look at them. This would be, honestly, if this had tie-ins to Tenyi. What we got? First time this card would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. Okay, that's good. When your opponent activates a card or effect while you control a wind monster, you can special summon this from the hand, then have the following effect based on what was activated. The opponent activated a monster effect, return all face-up monsters on the field except for this card. Copies of this card. And there's nothing saying you can't do this on the opponent's turn. It's just when your opponent activates, so it's on the opponent's turn. All in all, not a bad hand trap. If they play a spell or trap, you return all spells, traps on the field to the hand. It's not as impressive, but it would stop people who play field spells. Continuous spell, yeah, or continuous spells. All in all, I'd say the monster effect is way better. This is overall a really good effect. Konami. That's a good standalone card that I would definitely use in Generator, but I could use it in something else. Match. It's an old card. Typhoon Vision. It says, I believe Mystical Space Typhoon will be able to negate. It took 20 fucking years, but he finally won his high school art. MST negates, damn it. I'll get a job at Konami to make it happen. Okay. This card is destroyed by the effect of Mystical Space Typhoon. You can set this card. would, but okay. Pick one of these effects. Once per turn, draw 2 cards, and then if you have a Radiant Typhoon card or a quick spell in your hand, discard one of them. Or your entire hand if you don't. Otherwise, you just add a Mystical Space Typhoon from the deck to your hand. Obviously, I would use the second effect more often. Dominus Spiral. We got another Dominus card. What do you need? During the turn in which your opponent has activated a monster. Effect in hand or grave. Card from your hand. So it's a canine card. Got it. You get one monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand or extra deck. If you have no traps in the grave, you can special summon a monster from their graveyard. If you activate this card from your hand, you cannot activate the effects of light or dark monsters through the door. Now, I haven't seen it yet, but I can already guess this was censored. Alright, what else we got? Charmer Verdant. I should go over to newly added cards so I don't keep going over old stuff. Drake Ogre. Okay. Impressive. 1900 attack, but still looks impressive. That from deck to hand. Number of Goki monsters, different levels from your hand. Go for each one as long as it remains face up. Especially Goki monsters. Phase, fusion summon one Goki monster. Monsters from your hand. Typhoon, Vararuman, Green Eidolon. And I can already, like, just from what I can see here, I can still see the nerfs, or the censorship. Wait for the ad to finish up, give people a chance to actually see the review. Not everyone stops by to look at a VOD. The explanation is only for anyone who actually stopped by to see all the VOD instead of the itself. Okay. Checking out the new see the censored card. The card. Very apparent they censored it. You can place one Radiant Typhoon from it. You can place one Radiant Typhoon from your deck or graveyard face up on the field. Z-Break, Deactorus. Level 4s. Obviously, this is the immediate superior. This card is special summoned. You can destroy one Doom Z card in your hand or field. Destroy one monster on the field. Okay. If this card is destroyed by a card effect while it has a Doom Z monster, purest material, equip spell from the deck, either add to your hand or send it to the grave. Dragon Ogre. They have a synchro too. Synchro summon, add a Goki spell from deck to hand. This card is sent to the grave. Target one Earth monster. Well, the Goki monsters are Earth, but okay. Earth monster you control. That face-up monster, your opponent's monsters can only target it for attacks. You'll add one Goki monster with less attack than that monster from your grave to your hand. It's nice. Several Goki monsters I know that have hand trap effects, so I know it's not a bad. That's not bad. Sheen Suprex. This and one Goki monster in your hand. Oh, hold on. How about that? And special summon both, but for each one, you're locked into Goki monsters. That's fine. Cards sent from the field to the grave, add a Goki monster from deck to hand, except for itself. It can activate twice, depending on how you play this. It can activate twice, depending on how you play this. A Doom Z monster from deck to hand. Got it. Well, this card is equipped with an equip card. Special summon one Wind Machine Exceed monster. Same rank as this card's level. You attach this card and its equips. Okay. Next we have Doom Z 7. Alara. Right. Okay. So this one, instead of adding a Doom Z monster, this sets a spell or trap. And they all seem to have this way to cheat out the Exceed Summon effect with an equipped spell. Typhoon Swin. Mystical Space Typhoon and Grave. Yeah, this is just a free summon thing. When summoned, add a Radiant Typhoon, Spell or Trap, or Mystical Space Typhoon. Typhoon. Crocea? I don't know. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects while your opponent controls no spell or traps. Spell is activated. Summon this card from your hand. Sure. It doesn't even say on whose turn, so opponent ever plays a quick play spell on the opening turn, this can just come out. And summon, you add a Radiant Typhoon card or Mystical Space Typhoon from deck or grave to hand. Assault Sonic Warrior. Junk Warrior, Assault Mode activate, or a card that mentions either. Special summon this from the hand. Summon, add a Synchron monster, or Assault Mode activate from deck to hand. This card is sent to the grave as a material. All monsters you control gain 500 attack. Our Reflector doesn't have Synchron in the name, so it's not helping with that. Alright, moving on. In phase. Card is activated, special summon level 4 lower Earth. Dinosaur Cybers from the hand? Okay, sure. The worst, but that's a lot weaker than I'm used to. Tribute 1 Link 3 or higher Goki monster. Special summon 1 Dino Wrestler G Golem monster from deck or extra deck. They're trying to like splash 3 archetypes together, huh? Or, I guess. I'm entirely confident this is the best way to go about it, but sure. Z Raiders. One guy's face on there is messed up. These are all just variations of Medius the Pure. Main phase, destroy 1 other Doomsday card in your hand. Special summon a Doomsday monster from your deck, so you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Exceed monsters. Cards destroy. 1 face-up monster on the field, destroy it. Doomsday Command. Doomderg. So they all have that thing. Alright. Turn by phase, inflict 500 damage to the controller of the equipped monster. It'll be good. Doomsday monster equipped with this card, or when Team Exceed monster that has this card as material, gains the following effects. You cannot target cards with card effects. Turn, quick effect. And activate this effect, destroy 1 other face-up card you control. For the rest of this turn, this card gains attack to its own level rank. 100. Can attack directly, and if it battled, it is destroyed at the end of the damage step. It's not actually the worst thing though, since Doomsday monsters actually, trigger upon being destroyed. Not a hard once per turn. So if you played this right, you would be able to just attack the opponent directly 3 times. What are the attacks? 300. 4. Alright, so this would go to 2,000, 100, and then 3,200. 2 plus 5,000. You could inflict roughly 7,000 damage in a single turn from these effects. Them attacking using the command Doomdirk. Yeah, alright. Oh wait, hold on. That's not the case. Let's see, when special summoned or destroyed. No, never mind. I'm censored in some way. I'm not sure how yet. Sure, if I did a search, I would find it. I'm gonna check right now. Let's see. Radiant Typhoon chance. Radiant Typhoon. Okay. Just wanted to check to see if my mic was actually streaming. Saying that my stream's been unstable. A problem. I can fix it, but I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway. Here. Censorship. It I'll be. Didn't actually nerf anything here. Amazing. So used to censorship always going like blowing everything out of proportion. I was sure they censored something. We got Dual Evolution Assault Zone. Is activated. Add one monster that mentions assault mode activate from deck or grave to hand. That's good. Assault mode monsters cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects the turn they are special summoned. Okay, it would have been nice if the protection was more permanent, but okay. Could be too powerful at that point. Turn the synchro monster you would tribute your deck instead. Even if this card has left the field. every single one of these is live. So now I don't have to worry about the fact that Halberd Cannon. I can just cheat it out. Then when it's destroyed, the Halberd Cannon can be special summoned from the grave, ignoring summoning conditions. Well, that might not work. Still. Suddenly, every single one of these cards is worth actually looking at. So what's this do? Your opponent would summon, you negate the summon, and banish that monster and all special summon monsters your opponent controls. That's so good. Okay. Next we have Doomsday Change. Or Medius Superior. Destroy one Doomsday card in your hand. Or face up field, except for Doomsday Change. This card is destroyed by a card effect. You can add a Doomsday card from your grave to your hand. Summon one Doomsday monster from your hand. Or Zeb's the Gallad Glutton. This actually looks pretty cool. So a beast monster, rank 7. Okay. 700 attack for each material attached to it. See what we can do. I'll see how my Kashtira deck can make use of this. It's per chain. Normal or quick play spell is activated. This face up card. And if you do, this card is unaffected by card effects. Okay. Sets. No, this is good. From 21, this is pretty good. All right, so yeah, this is a good little. This is cute. It says you can, not you have to detach a material. So like that. Our patron Doomsday. Special summon. Succeed monsters. Yeah, it's pretty much like the Archmage one. Okay. Also use the following effects. It's per turn. One other effect monster you control. Summon from your hand. The monster. The power patron of destruction. Same rank as the level monster you control. Using that monster as material. She is seed summon. So you would have to use the level 8 for this. Destroyed, add a Doomsday card from deck to hand. Okay. Typhoon Mikala. Feels like the artwork on this one is just different from the artwork from the other Radiant Typhoon cards. I see this one, and then I immediately scroll up to where is it? Radiant Typhoon Vision, and I can't believe that the same artist drew both. That they were trying to go for the same style. Like, clearly these are different. So far, all of them look like they belong to, like the same artist drew them. And you scroll down, and all of a sudden we just get met with with. Looks like somebody else drew it. Typhoon or Mystical Space Typhoon. So we have Radiant Typhoon, Vararoon, the Vibrant Vortex. Sure. Thousand defense. The spell is activated. Special summon this. Opponent activates a monster effect. In the grave. Effect. If you have 2 or more Mystical Space Typhoon in your grave for that monster. Is in the grave. That. Another jump. It's 1,000 attack for each assault monster you control. Luck. Not saying it's not possible, but good luck. Also, if this card battles a monster, battle damage is doubled. Affected by the opponent's activated monster effects. Card is destroyed. Target 1 jump warrior in the grave. Assault Lich. Not happy. Alright, what do you do? Imperial. Stream drop again? Okay, whatever. We're back. Before I forget, I'm gonna go over here. I do have to change something real quick. Good. That's unless there's an assault monster that ignores destruction effects. So far, nope. you. This guy has special summon, send it. If that's fine. So nope. You. Can you avoid destruction from card effect? Hyper. Stern. It also gets no protection. Yeah, no. If I use Assault Slash, everything just dies. Assuming I didn't had Assault, I used Assault mode like the turn after. Evolution, then never mind. It's weird. Assault Slash just doesn't seem worth it. So we got here. Radiant Typhoon, Ascendant. So I'm already used to seeing this kind of setup with the Dominus cards, but okay. They can have it too. Card is destroyed by effect of Mystical Space Typhoon. Set this card. One level 6 or lower rated Typhoon monster from your grave. Or just add a Mystical Space Typhoon. Yeah. I like how they all have this effect that inherently makes sure that if the opponent's trying to nerf Mystical Space Typhoon by just not playing back row themselves, you can just blow up your own stuff to still get the effects of this stuff off. What else we got? Equus, the Shining Mars Saint. That looks cool. Only it actually was cool. Pyro Light. Okay. With this artwork, I'm immediately assuming it's related to the Ashen Dark type, but okay. Let's see what it does. Control a face-up card in your spell and trap zone. Special summon this. Special summon this once per turn. One face-up spell or trap you control. Destroy both it and this, and then draw a card. This card is destroyed. You can target one of the monster you control. Attach this card to it. So this would more likely work with what? Doom. We got Radiant Typhoon Manifestation. Card is destroyed by the effect of Mystical Space Typhoon. Set this card. The Radiant Typhoon monster from deck to grave, or add Mystical Space Typhoon. Have Tragic Twinned Jewels. So a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck. Your opponent special summons a monster with an attack higher than the equipped monster. Target one of them. Destroy the equipped monster. Okay. If you destroyed at least one of them, take damage equal to the original attack. And inflict damage to your opponent equal to the damage you took. get Doom Z Destruction. So we got the pure with form fighting. That is someone else. For whatever reason, Draglafet, Archmage guy, wound up getting like an equipment from what the. Hold on. So this is not Medius the Pure. This is somebody else. N. Probably be this guy. Maybe. Seems to have combined with Moth somehow. Not sure how Draglafet managed to get a power up too, but okay. You get Doom Z Exceed monster you control on, so immediately don't run through this. Card to it. Following effect. Cards cannot be added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them. Cards destroyed by card effect. Target one face. Equip one monster from the deck. It's an equip spell. Okay, sure. We got a new Archmage card. Archmage Parapea Turmoil. Something like this, Turmoil. All the Archmages plus the 2 power patrons. Okay. Target one monster in your opponent's grave. Return one Archmage monster you control to the hand or extra deck, and if you do, special summon that target to your field, but negate its effects. This card is sent to the graveyard. Activate the effect of Archmage Academic Arcane Arts. You can add one Archmage spell from your graveyard or banishment to the hand. Turn, you can also locked into fusions if you do this. Radiant Typhoon Mandate. For turn, target 3 quick play spells in the grave, including a Radiant Typhoon. Shuffle them into the deck, draw a card, or Then all wind monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Chain when Mystical Space Typhoon is activated. You get one face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects. Cards destroyed by Mystical Space Typhoon. Setting. Got it. That looks cool. This is the Power Patron. Alright, first off, you gotta find a way to cheat this out. Imagine it's going to involve using the Power Patron. One other effect monster you control, special. Same rank as the level of the monster you control. Monster's material. There's no level 10s. No. What did they expect me to use this with? Alright, yep. Hey, hello Unsolved Mysteries, welcome back. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to summon this. Because there's none of the Doom Z monsters are level 10. What do I do? This guy? Where's the Doom Z? No, he doesn't have anything that ranks up. This guy doesn't have anything that helps rank up. Are you? Oh, I'm doing well. How are you? I'm a little confused trying to figure out how I'm gonna need to play Doom Z cards. Go back. Like the Archmage stuff. Got level 10 in here. 8. Oh, okay. Use Nerva as a level 10 to go into that. So there is a way. No, here it is. You can also exceed Summon Jupiter by using one monster you control with 3 or more equipped cards. That's how you do it. This is one monster. It doesn't say anything about what kind of monster. Secret boss of Nikanka. Exceed summon. So it can go up to a total of 6,500. Earn special summon a Doom Z monster from the grave. And you can destroy one card on the field. Alright. Find a way to get it to work. Before I forget, let's get the gold pass. And a wrestler Pankratops. And a wrestler is known for the distinct horns on its head. This is powerful arms to deliver bone-crushing punches and chokeholds. Cleric. Nightwing sorceress levels others with an aloof gaze. The image of her depicts her future as a supportive cleric. White frame that allows for an array of interpretations. Dynamic traits like vitality and passion are balanced with subtler ones, such as sorrow and spirituality. Right. Well, that's that. Get a move on. Spells, ritual succeed. I'll play Voiceless Voice. First. So now I think about it. So then, just like that, I got one of the dailies out the way. Yeah. Thankfully, I've had plenty of practice with this deck, so I do know how to play it. Can be stopped, of course, what I'm doing here. The opponent doesn't have the necessary negates. Zero. Summon Skull Guardian, Protector of the Voiceless Voice. What are we grabbing? This? This work again. Summon. Let's play this. The issue is he probably has blue in hand. Gonna set one and pass. We wait. And that's going to be playing in a bit, so please be ready for that, everybody. And this, yeah, that's fine. Like this, just so it's face up. Soldier. Yep, go for it. None of this seems good enough to worry about yet. Yeah, that's fine. Do once per turn. Attack. Imagine, since they're hesitating, everything they played so far was just attempts to try to spook me into using up all my interruptions before it would matter. That's fine too. Another toy soldier, and what else? That's fine. Destruction card to hand, and that's fine. Else? That's all well and good, but like, alright, so what's this do? gets the Shining Sarcophagus. Fine. Nothing I'm not worried about yet. This just adds. There's no reason to leave this in the field. Alright, destroy. One. Another. Destruction. This effect. You do. Okay. Do this. Do. It adds a interesting card that mentions it. Yeah, that's fine. Originally links. Backlinks. Let's see. I went through and looked at all the new cards added in the latest pack. And honestly, I liked what I saw. Not sure if I'm going to finally pick up Goki cards, but like I don't dislike any of the cards that I saw in the pack. Not sure what I would play next, but it would depend on what I opened. But for now, all I did was get the gold pass. What are you getting now? Okay, Honda. There it is. She was fusing something. Now I'm finally going to negate that. Deal with that. Summon. Hot Eyes Metal Claw. Guessing since he's hesitating now, he knows. Yeah, okay. Obviously, I can't let that go through. He has some... yep, there it is. all that searching and so on just to try to bait out a negate because he knew if I stopped his Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, he had nothing. Once again, we're reminded of why it's a problem to try to rely on a single card to get you through your games. Not that he plays it, it's that that's all he has. Rest. Spells, do another ritual summon, use another trap. Do all that. So after this, I have to go. I'm getting hungry. There's like streamers who can do like 4 to 6 hour streams on the regular, and it's incredibly impressive, but I don't have that fortitude. I could go and continue being a limited human being. Play their combo. Yeah, and I'll just destroy the field spot. That should do enough for most of his plays from there. The real issue is I can only activate one pre-prep per turn. More excess. Don't really have much to say at this point in time. Just waiting for the combo, waiting for him to summon. He's gonna add the trap card that can be activated from the hand. And then we're gonna go from there. At this rate, he might time out before I even get to my turn. Any second now. Okay, I forgot this one. Do again. Monster, your opponent can't attack anything except this. Your opponent's turn, when a spell trap is activated on the field, special summon one of your monsters. And then negate the activated effect. Okay. So it serves as an omni negate. We can do. First things first, play Twin Twisters. This, or this, and yeah. This is sent to the grave, does something. Oh, what about you? This. Pre-preparation of rites. Oh, of course. What do you do about the second? This. Just activate the next preparation of rites. In this case, I'll just grab Saphira. No, Saravis seems like the better choice. Activate blessings, the voiceless voice. Prayers is a voiceless voice. By treating Saravis. Negate and destroy or just negate? Okay, just negate. Alright, use this. Add this to hand. Battle. He's got me. Now, card. It can't be destroyed, right? Yeah, no, because of this. We'll have to destroy this. That's unfortunate. Summon the one from the deck. Obviously in defense mode. Just to survive one extra turn. You can trigger a Blessing of the Voice because, you know, who reads? And you? X. If the protector, what's the voice can save me now? Let's see. Sure. It's only while it's in the grave. Or, oh well. Still better than nothing, I guess. Now we wait. Once again, they are taking their sweet time with this. Back, and he can't be destroyed by battle, so that might save me from something. Nope, looks like he's got no removal already. Let's do it again. This card battles a monster, especially in the Marinces. And cannot be destroyed by battle. Big battle damage. Okay. Fire damage positions destroyed. That doesn't really stop anything I'm doing. Like, at all. Yeah. Eating is hard. Very difficult. I know. If I can pull off a win from here. First, play Preparation of Rites. Way. Let's use Blessings of the Voiceless Voice. Add what's this? Yes. Summon low. Her effect. There it is. Of course, this time, because low is on the field, I now have an Omni Negate of my own, so I can actually stop this. Going to grab the barrier. No triggers. Fear's effect activates. Designated cards. I think we'll add have options, and not bad options. Don't have going to activate it. And Saphira using this, resolve to discard one, and this to resummon the spell. trying to do without. Attack. Great. First things first, get rid of you. Next, declare. Yep. Got a card from your hands. You don't need it. Battle phase. Into this. Dynamondo. Mondo activate. Parts to get rid of. I think we'll get rid of. Yeah. Bring this back into the deck. That way the ritual spell can actually trigger again. Back to resummon Fira's true form. Fira, divine dragon of the voiceless voice. Triggers one of the flows to summon itself. Triggers. Found. Target on the monster you control in your grave. Return it to the extra deck. Cards equal to its rating. With cards from your hand in any order equal to... Okay, yeah, no. Go for it. Go for it. Do that. All four, and then put 4 back. And then you're still stuck with 1. You're trying to bait me into using a negate. Very, very accustomed to people trying to bait out negates now. And what you play, I can blow up 2 cards in the field. Add 1 light monster from grave. And sure. Returns Saravis to the hand. Perfect. Without having to do any fanfare, we're just going to attack again. Just for the hell of it. What was that last card? Oh, it wasn't Nibiru. Yeah. It's a stretch hoping I'm going to be reckless enough to summon 5 monsters when I already have game on board. Alright, well, that was defeating Marincess. Thankfully, they didn't read my cards, so they didn't know my monster was, for the turn, immune to destruction, or immune to battle. You guys are watching ads. I'll go through some of these notifications. For nothing, just don't feel like having these exclamation points up. Spin over Alfred. Yep. Prize. Issues with connection time, communication timeout. Yeah, that's happened a lot. So, oh, issue related to dismantle stress. This causes delay. Sure. Synchron and revolution synchron. In all duels. Okay. Same deck. It occurs when scrap synchron in the hand can be used as synchro materials in a synchro summon. Normally should not be possible. So it's been reading them both as like as one can be a tuner and one can be a non-tuner. Alright, so that issue's gone. Back everyone, I've just been going through ads, or like, you know, not ads, I've been going through all these issues, fixtures and such. Okay. Notifications, what's new? Obviously, scrolling down. Alright, nope, all that's dealt with. Cup. In next week. Steam users. Mainly just bug fixes. Unnecessary. Talking about the new gold pass. Icon depicting one member of a group of 4 friends from Archmage Academic Arcane Art Acropolis. Passionate and bold, he always follows the rules. Oh, wow, he's a stick in the mud. Accessories. Could probably use this. Oh, hold on a sec. Icon depicting a cow that has been carried high into the air. Fearsome winds sweep everything area skyward. I feel like more people will use that than they should. Assault mode activate. Protectors depicting what lies beyond synchro summoning for those who seek out new horizons. This would be great if it wasn't for the watermark down in the corner. Moving on. Jupiter, the power patron of destruction. Of the gods of the spirit realm, it unleashed power patron Doomsday, crackling with green lightning under the world. On the world. Alright. Sure. Axe. Radiant Stone Dragon. It's just here for Primite. It's just Primite cards. Got it. No change. Added Assault Mode cards. Strike Success. Added Goki cards. Oh, fine. Is that info at the bottom? Card styles for a limited time. Following pack. Right. Alternate art for Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. Okay. Selection pack. Drastic Storm. Yep. We already figured that out. Using a bundle that includes accessories, which takes Radiant Typhoon. Plus Each bundle guarantees 1 SR or higher. Sure. Icon depicting the young girl from Radiant Typhoon Chant. Serves as a vessel for a god. She worships storms as she calls upon the wind god within her. It's incredibly different from the chant spell. Characters depicting a violent storm pierced with lightning for those who believe in striking quickly. Lux icon frame evoking a ferocious storm pierced by a bolt of lightning. Gust of wind defend against outside threats. This is actually pretty cool. Typhoon Phonics, the Great Flame. I think it would be lightning, not flame, but okay. Supreme God of Storms unleashes a fiery inferno. Its power, it freely changes the weather throughout the world. Alright. That all said and done. Let's see, what are the new? There's only one free pack. One card that's giving me a free pack plus this, so. Open up what we just got a special ticket for. Nothing fantastic. Scrap loot. Should use this just for that. Select the scrap monster in the gray, special summon it. Effects are negated when it hits this card from the field. Destroy that monster and vice versa. You can't battle the turn you use this. That sucks. Monsters come to I'm sure it means bathe in pure light as they gather around this ruggedly radiant dragon. My archetype specializes in using normal monsters during battle. Although powerful on its own, it also supports other decks that utilize normal monsters. We also recommend using it as the backbone for unique strategies designed to get most out of your normal monsters. Let's see what we get. Did absolutely nothing to earn this pack, so not getting anything is, fine. I might scream. Monster. Never hire Primate. The summon, and if you do, banish that monster. Summon negate is pretty damn good. So I need a level 5 or higher. Oh no, while you control a normal or okay, yeah. So this is really good. Primate, set this card. All in all, not bad. Alright everyone, been at this for a bit. I will see you all later. Thank you for joining me on of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. See you all tomorrow. Until then, please take care.